Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Wonder Woman, issue number 750. With all due respect, I was really just getting this because it is a part of the whole thing. I hate that they had to jack it up to a $9.99 cover price just to put a whole bunch of more stuff in there. But a bunch more people got paid. The problem is I had to pay for them getting paid. And it's like, I really just wanted to finish up this freaking Cheetah story. And it did finish. And it was actually pretty good, but, stuff. You know what really bothers me more than anything else? I'm so particular to this. 96 pages. For a $10 cover price, y'all couldn't spring for 4 more lousy pages? What the funk? Dude. Anyway, I'm not getting into all the people who made this book because a lot of freaking people made this book. So, feast your eyes. All these people made this book. They did a great job. Is what it is. All right, moving on. So anyway, it's you'd figure they could at least give H.G. Peter credit for making Wonder Woman along with William Moulton Marston, right? Anyway, so what do you call it? I don't ever want Steve Orlando to write for Silencer ever again because he didn't have her voice, he didn't have her actions, he didn't have her soul, her real devotion to her family. Like didn't have the family. There was nothing. This was just a person cosplaying as freaking Silencer, as far as I'm concerned. This was really terrible. That being said, after Hera shows up, she starts fighting against Cheetah. And it's funny because the exact same thing happens. She holds her hand up and stops the God Killer sword with the palm of her hand. And her hand bleeds a little bit. And then it's like, okay, let's keep on fighting. Listen, this is literally a god. And the God Killer sword couldn't kill the god. Because she's like, ugh. So I figured that a God Killer sword would also be like a god eviscerating sword. And be like, got your hand. What are you going to do? Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. But no, they couldn't even do that. I'm saying like that. It would have been fun. It would have been like really out of character for Cheetah, but I would have excused it because that would have been freaking fun, right? She's sitting there laughing. She's got the tail wrapped in her prehensile tail. Why are you hitting yourself? I'd have laughed. Anyhow, so that happens. Silencer is somebody else. Cheetah's doing her thing. Wonder Woman does get back the Golden Perfect, which is kind of perfect. She also gets back her headband, which, okay, cool. And she gets a couple more weapons working. All right, I'm down. She gets new bracelets, which is basically, it looks like it's her mama's bracelets, but reforged using Amazonian metal, like Amazon. Yeah, I read the Dark Knight's Metal too, and all those other things. Like, y'all remember Batmanium? I think it was called. Like, there's adamantium. Now there's badamantium. Bro, they never mentioned that crap again because it was like the dumbest freaking thing in the world. It's like you figure Scott Snyder would be like, "Oh, this is cool. All the kids will love it." No kids are reading it. It's all us adult kids now, and we hated it. It was so stupid. We made fun of it. He's like, I'm not going to bring that up ever again. And wise decision, my friend. Unfortunately, they brought up this Amazonian crap. And it's like, I'm just... Come on, man. Come on. Honestly, I think it would have been kind of cool to see her use nth metal. All right? I'm sure a bunch of other Hawk fans would have been pissed. No, I would have looked at this as something awesome. Because, yes, it will deflect bullets. And on top of that, Wonder Woman would be able to assist in her flight with that. It's like, I fly so much more effortlessly. I feel like I'm more agile when I fly now. Instead of just a ballistic missile flying, like I feel like I can actually do a couple more things with what I'm doing. I feel more graceful. Yes, to me, that would have been freaking awesome. Maybe make a bond with Hawkwoman, because that'd be cool. Those two going into battle with each other. Hawkwoman actually, Shara actually showing Wonder Woman how to fight with these, with nth metal and whatnot. I think that could have been freaking cool. Anyway, yeah, so it's Amazonian instead. And it's like, these are the strongest bracelets ever made. Yeah, but every artist from this point on is going to be pissed that they got to draw these exquisite bracelets and draw the little cracks in them all the time. Every single panel, twice, because she's got two. Nah, I'd be mad. I would be mad. Anyway, the way that this book ended, I think made a lot of sense. Well, not the way it necessarily ended. It's like all of a sudden she's under arrest. What? Boston PD, you're under arrest? But I do like the way this ended. It wrapped up the do I serve gods kind of thing. And no, Wonder Woman no longer serves gods. Now she's actually going to serve herself. Self-serving seems kind of wrong, right? Who do gods serve? Exactly. Doesn't seem quite so bad anymore, does it? So I like this. I like that Wonder Woman saying that she's going to be herself. I think that Orlando is going to do a good job with the Wonder Woman character. I don't think he did a bad job before. And now, like, here's another chance to just, make it better, more betterer. And it was a great way to really change the status quo. I thought that Cheetah was done. She's like, oh, go and check out the pages of Justice League to see where she goes from here. She goes on to be like mind screwed and put in suspended animation, and her molecules used to power the god engine that is Perpetua. So who cares? But hey, you got a lot more use out of Cheetah in the Justice League books than you got out of Turtle. So yeah, honestly, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see more of that. As far as the other stories, the Gail Simone story was probably my favorite one in the entire book. She brought back that one character. What the heck is this character's name again? But I remember she was made in 2016, and Moon Girl was made like the year prior, 2 years prior. I think it was just 1 year prior. And what happened here? Do I say her name at some point? Yeah, Star Blossom. There we go. And it's basically just Moon Girl, but with flower control power. I very specifically remember this, and I remember looking at this character and just saying to myself, oh, look, DC decided to do a character and immediately rip off a new character that Marvel has done. Wow, they are not waiting to do this, are they? Okay, cool. Does the little double afro bun, you know what I'm saying? Just like Moon Girl always does. Sure, man, sure. I don't notice any different. I don't notice any similarities at all. What are you talking about? Twins? Ha, you're full of it. Anyway, as far as some of the other stories in here, there was the one story where Wonder Woman's being interrogated, and it turns out that it's actually Ares. That was cool. It could have been a whole lot cooler if it would have ended a page or two max after the reveal, instead of just kind of kept going. Kind of didn't work with the character of Ares. Ares is supposed to be this terrifying freaking character, and here, especially because it took so long and the way that he got, I was very disappointed with that. A couple other stories in here, and I enjoyed them for the most part. They're okay. I really didn't need to see the stories, though. I mean, honestly, nothing in here was actually fruitful. Nothing really bore a whole lot of fruit. It's just, it is what it is. And what it is a $10 cover price US comic book. I'm like raising my finger, but you can't see because the book's in the way. $10 US cover price. And what does that get us? It gets us the story that we needed to continue with our story, and then it got us a whole bunch of other stuff, including something else with Cheetah, which I don't think anybody needed. Nobody needed more of Cheetah in this. Anyhow, hopefully we'll be Cheetah free in the next issue. Honestly. And then we just go on to some good old freaking, hey, look, here's other villains that you get to fight. Wonder Woman, I'm looking forward to that. I'm, like, painfully looking forward to that, man. I really want Wonder Woman to just get back to recognizing that she's got more than one enemy for once. So this was okay. I didn't like the cover price. I didn't need the other stories. Good stuff. Always love seeing Gail Simone coming back to Wonder Woman. But for the most part, this was a completely pointless effort on DC's part. They just, literally, there is no other reason for them to have made this except, yeah, we want more money because we want more money. And if we could charge a little bit more than double for a book, we'll do it. Because look, the main story's in here. You got to get it. It's an anniversary issue. What are you, a sexist? I can almost see that happening. Just smile more. Anyway. I don't see the purpose of this book. I really don't. I just wanted my regular Wonder Woman story. But instead I got this. Oh well, at least Cheetah's done. Alright, and we're out of here. We're done also. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.